To Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on last year's national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The offense with 3 tight ends now and first down, trying to create a mismatch. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner to stop him for a loss.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Quick completion to the tight end. And they've got him.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Looks right for a quick completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
On the run, it's Coleman. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Coleman. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver grabs it. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. They mix it up with a run. Nowhere to run up the middle. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back. That's on Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays. Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. As a design quarterback keeper. Fighting off the defender. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Oh, that's just a cruel twist of fate. He passes the line to gain on 4th down. Everyone is momentarily relieved, and then he fumbles the ball.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Takes the handoff. It's Fuller. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Callaway. Caught behind the line. It's Fuller. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost and forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain the run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback, and it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an out.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Quarterback catches a break on this throw. He puts it up into traffic. The defender actually catches the ball, comes down out of bounds, or he would have had a pick.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's got it near the end zone. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football. And it brings up a third down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Headed for the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Dogs.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Across the 40. They stop it at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the...
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be.
He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Callaway. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
And stop right there at the line of scrimmage, and that'll end the first quarter. We've got a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. From the shotgun, Doc's back looking for an open man. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw. It's Callaway. Running back grabs it on the screen. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the run, it's Fuller. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. To bootleg here. Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The Dogs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
2nd and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Dropping back, it's Callaway. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He dumps it off to the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They bring the punter onto the field now.
On to kick it away.
Turner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. Offense operating from the pistol. Looking downfield, it's Callaway. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Grab behind the line, it's Wiley.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection. And the Bulldogs will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. There was no catching him that time.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Crosses the touchdown, Dogs. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here. Into this lead before halftime. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The receiver makes the catch. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
And an effort by the receiver here. Good job with the run after the catch to pick up that first down. The pass was short of the sticks, and this receiver is able to get the rest by himself. Terrific individual effort here.
The pass is caught. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that short completion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Lets it go quickly. Pass caught on a comeback route. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Could take it all the way. The 20. Crosses the 10. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Georgia.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Georgia 35, Notre Dame 7.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Let's start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's complete. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The tight end makes the catch downfield. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
And the back now goes in motion to the air. It's Callaway looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. This will be a 46-yard attempt. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they started the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. One more play before they head to the locker room. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass fall is incomplete. No time left on the 1st half clock. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Now here's the toss play. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And here's the return now from midfield. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Back out on the field. The back's got it. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. The defense is going to sit back and make it easy on the quarterback. Hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup.
Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
38, Notre Dame, 14.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Offense makes their way on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught by the receiver. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They connect for 6.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Now the try for the 2-point conversion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. The shotgun, handoff inside, and he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Second down after that previous play. Makes the catch downfield. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. At the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They continue to roll up the score.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. That quarterback now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Green 25.
Looking to throw here. It's a quick grab. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Makes a quick catch. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Receiver makes the catch. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance, and what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. He's not going to get there. The two-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Ball handed off. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
But when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
Looking to scramble. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away, and he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's going to try to return the punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that pass is batted away, incomplete. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And that catch is hauled in. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
What a conversion here by this offense. You know, the ball was thrown short of the first down marker. Shows you the trust this quarterback has in this receiver. Makes the catch, and then a great effort there to pick up the yards after the catch for the first down.
Looking right, this one caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. That completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw it again. A short completion at the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pass caught. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down of the 21. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab made by the tight end. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Irish. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you've got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Leaning on the run game here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds. The clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. Be short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a of anticipating the screen here.
Back to throw. It's Callaway. A deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Dogs will have to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Now it's 2nd down here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is on target, caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Important 3rd down play coming up.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He hands it off from the gun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Coming up, 4th down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exact
deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw yet again. Oh, he's wide open. Look out. He made the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking for some space. It's Fuller. He shreds the tackle. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. The 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Dogs.
Oh, and that's another touchdown for this offense. They continue to go out there and battle. I want to see what this handshake's going to be like after the game. I don't know how the opposing coach feels about this late score.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's incomplete, out of bounds. Ouch, a chance for a much-needed big play there.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back in this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every...
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. The Dome, home to the Orange in Syracuse University. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a team from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Notre Dame's offense will go on the attack first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, we'll be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Rides the back on the option to give.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They've been running it, but now the pass. Catch in the middle. It's Fry. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Irish!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They looked like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And they did tack on the extra point.
7. Syracuse, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Syracuse Orange will go on offense for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air, because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Denson. Hit as he throws. Picked off. What a play to set him up. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what...